I mean, there's 100,000 plus home educated children. That's a lot of people nearby to you. You know, there's hundreds in every local authority, and then tens of thousands in our groups. You're going to find somebody to talk to that's had the similar experience. And between me and my team, you know, we've got a mixture of experiences ourselves. So you're not alone. We do understand, and you're welcome to talk to us or any home.
Who are your team? Because I know you told me before that you got different specialists, haven't you?
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, we've got different levels within the team. So the core team, we have a specialist with knowledge of dyslexia. We've then got and home education in general. We have a lady that knows the law so well, it's scary. I thought I knew it well.
You do know it well. So that's it. It's scary.
She knows more laws. I'm focused on home ed. She knows all the others.
Wow.
As well. Specialist in EHCPs. We have, my brain's gone dead. Neurodivergence. We have Wales admins. So every area of home education we have covered. And there's the rest of the team that do the social media accounts and all the posts and the newsletter and all those kind of things. So yeah, we're a diverse bunch. So you're always find one of us is more than able to help with whatever the problem.
Yeah, brilliant. So deregistering, is it as straightforward as they?
Yeah, so it's really important that we clarify that it's currently February 2025 and the advice is correct as of right now. We are expecting the laws to change at some point. People read our blog and news section of the website. They can read all about that. And we will update as soon as anything changes. But right now, if your child is in a mainstream school in England or Wales, it is as simple as when you pick them up on their last day or the morning that you don't want them to attend, you email or post a letter in. It's best to use a template because wording is important. We've got template letters on the website. And that's it. Your child doesn't go back. If they're in a special needs school that obviously is arranged through the EHCP, it's a little bit more complicated. You need to write to the local authority and explain how you will meet the child's needs.
Right.
That and they shouldn't withhold consent to have the name removed unless they don't feel that you can meet the special needs. It's not about teaching like a school. It's about meeting their special needs, which we go into more detail on our templates and that part of the website. But that's the actual process. Unfortunately, some schools and local authorities don't follow that process. And one of the educational freedoms sort of main focus is giving people the information to help themselves. So we were big advocates of you, the home educator or possible home educator, learning the legalities, and that's where our website comes in. It's written in language we hope everybody can understand, and if anyone's confused, email us. One of us will be able to explain further. So sometimes schools say, no, you can't deregister without permission, or you've got an EHCP, so you can't. It's not true. We've got failure to deregister letters on the website. And then if things still aren't settled, you reach out to us. We will make phone calls. We will write letters. We will sort you out.
Excellent. Yeah, that's brilliant. I had a question and I was going to say, right, so that's England and
Wales.
England and Wales. So what about elsewhere? Because you were talking
about Scotland, it's a letter that basically asks them to deregister, and you need to provide a bit of information about the kind of resources your child will use. There's a template for that on our website that our amazing admin Stacey wrote. And the home education guidance has just changed in Scotland, so we've updated the website with that. And again, they shouldn't unreasonably withhold consent. It should be a straightforward situation. But if you run into any difficulties, Stacey or one of us can help you with that.
Fabulous. Well, so it is quite straightforward.
Yeah.
My other query that quite a lot of parents ask is, what do I need to be doing once I home ed? You know, do they need to be following curriculum? Do I need to prove this? What's about the local authority? It's that's scary. That scares them because they're worried about fines and getting into trouble. So what can you share? What's your words of wisdom?
Okay, so the way you just said home ed just reminded me. Let's go back a bit and cover something that me and you have both noticed, as have most of the home ed community. The term homeschooling. If you have it in your head that you are homeschooling, you are going to think curriculums, you are going to think structured, being checked up on. And that's not what home education is. So homeschooling in its sort of legal sense means your child is registered at school but can't attend, so the local authority and school provide learning at home. Once you deregister your child from school, you are not homeschooling, you are home educating. And that confusion in language changes how you think. It affects what the local authority do. Schools can refuse to deregister because they think they're going to be providing the learning if you say homeschooling. It has a knock-on effect, and the media use it against us, and it's messy. So always try to refer to it as home education. So the first thing to do is try to stop thinking like school. That is one way of providing an education. And you've chosen to home educate probably because school isn't right. So what we suggest is a period of deschooling. Now, unfortunately, the government misunderstood what deschooling was and wrote it into guidance that it wasn't allowed. What it really means is time to get school thinking out of yours and your child's system. Doesn't mean no education. It means taking a step back a little bit, letting the child figure out who they are and how they learn. That's learning. So we explain deschooling and all the other styles of home education on the website as well. You need to not jump straight in to school-like learning. Yes, that is a way that suits some children, and most children straight out of school think that's the only way to learn. But you need to not. You need to just take a step back, let the child figure out what works for them. So you can't be fined once you've deregistered. You can't get into trouble for not doing school at home. All styles of learning are valid. Some people use terms like unschooling, autonomous, semi-structured, structured. They're sort of the core choices. But most families fall through a mixture of those, and it changes throughout time anyway, whatever's right for the child. So those first few weeks, sometimes months, the child might have trauma that they need to work through. They might need to focus on their mental health. They might need to focus on just day-to-day living. Or they might have plans that they want to go to university in 3 years, you know, if they're an older teenager, and that they need to knuckle straight down and get on and achieve what they need to achieve.